All right, this is Black Knight. I'm going to do another HG111 H2 test. I think the conclusion that I'm coming that the wingman of the first group. All right, this is Black Knight. Another got the G111 H2 test. I think the all right, so that's working live. Copy the live stream on the and do the general discussion. Okay, so how this works is I just spawned in a 109. I'm not going to use the plane. He's going to take off and land because AI, and he's going to disappear. So I got that all situated. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go to Maryville, Maryville. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, so I'm on Maryville. New little thing that they put there to exit the aircraft. I'm going to set the formation to line abreast. Set this to 5 bombers. Set this to 5 bombers. Gonna go to the HE111 and I'm gonna go to my loadout. Definitely gonna reduce my fuel to its lowest. I could come up a little bit. I'm taking 8 250s and I'm gonna hit apply. And I'm gonna change this and I'm just I had to go with the Stuka formations because in mission building in a submission, if I were to spawn a submission, it's best to have the German bombers Stuka category because you can put more in the flight as well as they seem to fly a lot more stable if it's just an AI mission. That's that's not the problem. The problem is trying to do it where is make it player centered. I want to create my flight. I want my flight to taxi with me. I want my flight to take off. I want to have them. I don't want to have to call them in and all this crazy coding like Flug and Fatal had to do with TWC. Do the new day for okay? Thank you, Rustic. Shout out to Rustic. What he did with the map GUI and what he shared with me and what I've done to add to it, it it's perfect. Thank you, Rustic. Created a whole angle. So basically, we got 10 guys, a bomber squadron of 10 guys, whether it's the Limpy squad or whatever. We could spawn in at the 10 bases and grab our own HE111 group and actually run a pilot run Agler tag day with I got my formation at 10 and everybody else does. We can do that with the Wimpy squad with Wellington. We can start creating large bomber formations, which will be great when the B-17 comes out. Now for the test. I have to make sure that my throttle is forward, my radiator is forward. I got about a minute. Make sure that's forward, that is open. I definitely want to click my oil radiators here as quickly as possible. And then I want to hit my toggle AI key. Now, this is the other sad thing that at Maryville, Cologne, they don't taxi. They just slide out the. I have to figure that out there. But that's okay. I'm ready to go. Adler, everybody's speaking. Everybody's cleared. Leader, you're cleared to take off. I'm taking off with my excuse me, I'm pipe. I'm taking off with my squadron group. All right. Now I'm just waiting for the first turn. Once the AI pilot makes his first turn. By the way, I'm going to use the AI pilot. Yes, it would be better if you could do split bomber, everything. But the only way to get these guys to drop all their bombs is if you give the plane back over to the AI pilot. I'll explain that in a minute. I'm going to try speed now. Alright, I'm going to drop my throttle. And I'm going to drop the RPMs. And now I'm flying the plane. I'm flying. Okay, I'm just going to stay low till all my guys get off the deck. And I'm flying away from the base. Again, shout out to artists for listening. Thank you very much for creating pattern at the base takeoff. Artists, that works perfect. Thank you very much. Shout out to artists and team. So I've got my bomber group. The circle to the left, over my left shoulder. Now somebody mentioned to me about middle formation, starting off in a right formation. Not going to do that this morning. I'm just going to fly, gain altitude, and maintain speed. I'm going to lower my meters per second and just do a long wide circuit and get these guys to speed. Once everybody's up, I'm going to hit a tab 6. I'm going to go to 1 and I'm going to change them to fixed formation. And I'm going to change them to a middle spacing. Number 3. Now I'm just going to fly for a second here. See, now 2 of them already ran into each other. Probably could have waited a little bit longer, but I could have set the spacing to middle and then gone to big. Maybe that would have been better. But I think a couple of them ran in. I'll try to do 2 hop systems if I leave first. Again, I'm going to keep my rate of climb at below 2 meters per second. And try to get these guys to speed in a nice, roundabout level turn and just slightly climbing. Not ideal, but at about 250 kilometers an hour. It is 150 in kilometers per hour. It's like 150, like that. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go bomb Canterbury. Alright, bomb Canterbury this morning. I'm gonna lower my RPMs. Trying to maintain about 400 RPMs like I do in Ellington. open, red's open, I'm good. Could be good. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get my compass to where I'm at about 330 degrees. And then I'm gonna set to force autopilot. Alright, I'm at 330. Okay. Traveling exactly pretty much the direction I want to go. Alright, now I'm on force autopilot. I'm gonna maintain this heading. Now I'm gonna take, I'm on force autopilot. I'm gonna shuffle through to the back gunner and take a look at my crew. You notice he's the only guy swaying. I don't know if it has to do with speed with the or with the 1811, but I'm gonna try and do a minimal rate of climb airhill. I don't know if you can see it, but that guy just cannot get his plane under control. I'm figured out what the issue is. Back up to the pilot seat. And I'm doing a reasonable amount of speed. I'm only climbing at 1 meter per second. Climbing a little better there. Get this thing where try and keep it under 5 meters per second of a climb rate. Alright, I'm gonna travel back and see how we're doing. Yeah, like I have no clue. Climb rate, but could have an air spawn, maybe that would be better, but it takes away the takeoff. Don't want to do. I could put an air spawn in next time and try it. See if they fly more stable once they're already at altitude. But still winging. Alright, feet are off the rudder pedals, relaxed. Got my coffee. Throttle's where I want it, RPMs are where I want it. again, this this would be good if these guys just a little better. Now the outside guy, if you notice down here, he's perfect. This brute is flying perfect. I don't know what's happening here. Even under a stupid group. Now the reason why it's also stupid is it allows you to bring a 5x5. Alright. Still swaying. Alright, back to the pilots. Check the clock. All right. All right, I'm going to bring up my map. It said it was going to bomb Canterbury on the airfield Canterbury. And I'm going to bring up my in-game on the map. Grab a flag on Canterbury. I'm going to select factory. I'm just going to go up to 3,500 meters. And I'm going to set this to 195 T. That gives me 270 kilometers per second. I'm going to reset that. And I'm going to go 6.5. Gonna be down to about 150 kilometers per second. I'm gonna hit that, and I'm gonna go 500, and I'm gonna go 6.5. That seems about right. 130. See if that worked out a little bit better. System speed. Right now we're at the climbing still. 2. Focus line in view. Could be roundabout where I need to be from Canterbury. finally settled down a little bit. This guy over here, ABC's pilot is. And I've lost this guy a little bit. I'm missing 2 planes from that backward. Go to a middle formation right off there after takeoff. If I can get another hop in, it's almost locked. And I'm all right. Again, call sign Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. That like button and subscribe. Running HE-111 test. JU-88s are perfect. So we gotta fly the Agler tag day in the JU-88s. That we do. The JU-88s. Because the hinkles can't tighten up in formation. And you definitely want to tighten formation in on the target. You want to bring them in close so that your bomb spread is not all over. Alright, let's check our altitude. 1,000 meters to go. Get run the climb rate. My goal is to maintain at least 2 to 3. I don't know in the high there a supercharger. Again, I've been testing. I feel for the gunners on a German plane having to change out your 30 your 7.62 mags, 30 rounds at okay, I've got 1,000. Trying to maintain this climb. Try to fly this with as near to the settings of Wellington as possible. Everybody's still drunk. You might have to do at least 3 circuits inland in a middle or far formation just to get to some started out. It'd probably be good to start about get to about 2,000 meters. And then start your Again, I am looking for mission builders. I am looking for diorama guys to start working on air bases. Tracer. Check out the dude. Okay, I just need 500 meters to go. Like I said, I want to maintain between 2 to 3. The last 100, I'm going to give it to AI. Alright, I've already got my waypoint set, my carpet bomb factory. Gonna hit Canterbury Airfield. That also Black Knight on my channel that like subscribe. Don't have my chat window up, so send a message. I apologize. Could be if anybody's watching. Go to my subscriptions. Alright, turn that down on my phone. Alright. Alright, I am going to take it off autopilot, and I'm going to give command of the ship AI. I'm going to go back to my gun sheet and ready to play. I'm going to undock. Now, my pilot is set. Turn to C's on track. Still swing. I'm going to call him into near formation. I get to 5 minutes out. They'll have settled by then. Getting all out 5 minutes to target. I'll see if the guys are drunk still. He's finally settled down. These guys started swaying. Again, to all and whoever's commenting or the email, hopefully you get a chance to see this video. Now you know exactly what I'm trying to do. So anybody can test this. Just create a mission in Builder. At a German air base, give yourself the bombers, and then go to the screen where you go multiplayer. Don't go to virtual server. Go to the third one down and create your own server. Look up your map, jump in your numbers, buy it anywhere. see what we can do. All right, I'm going to call them in tighter. So I'm going to go tab 6, 2, 2, and I'm going to bring them into a near formation. Let's see how bad they sway. Here is okay. I can handle here. But in a bomber group, I'd love to have a fighter. Okay, I've got bad guys coming. But it bombers. Alright, here we go. I'm on the other side fighting off the guys that I normally fly with and love. Now the AI pilot is going on the bomb run, and I am just going to defend my bomber. It's like they've never flown a plane before. Oh, here they come diving in. Alright. I want to be smart with my shots here because these 30-round mags takes about 5 to 10 seconds to change out. I'll wait till that guy gets right on my tail before I start popping. See, I ran up right there. Oh, I guess you gotta do the ground first. Some hits, maybe. I kind of got him some beacons. Now in the 1-100s, they're leaking. They're pretty much out of the fight. Notice everybody's finally settled down. That guy's coming right for me. Change the gun. Come on, change the gun canister. 1 minute to target Bombay door open. Bombs away. Guys are dropping. Love to have this in a location. A lot tighter. Alright, I'm gonna click on the map and zoom out and get my egress point. I'm gonna head to the sun. And I'm gonna change this to label, hit enter. My guys will land in Wisconsin. Get out of here. Canterbury 50%, 58. Some pretty good damage on Canterbury. Alright, headed home. Alright. Bomb run done and it's 6 o'clock. And these guys are headed to land. Back to fly. Alright, so I'm now going to hit escape and then hit this screen. Alright, I'm going to take off in another bomber group, so I'm going to exit that group because they're landing. I'm going to come in here at Raleigh Norant. Again, as I said, the JU-88s, let's just fly a JU-88 run. I'll go this group, check my loadout, again, change my fuel. Got 10 there, and I'm going to go with 4 J-types. Still a little on the heavy side, but that's okay. Let's select apply. Apply. I've got my 5x5 line abreast. Okay, now I think this is a different throttle. And then I'm going to hit my autopilot. Make sure my radiator's open. Hopefully he'll taxi. There he goes. I forgot where the oil radiator was in this. I think it's back here. Or those fuel cocks. What's that? No. I'm just doing JU-88 run now. I did a HE-111 run, but my wingmen are drunkards. They fly all over the place till it settles. I think if you can get to altitude before you leave the French coast, get your AI autopilot to be flying, maybe they'll settle down. But the minute you call them in tight, if you notice, they start swaying really bad. It's like they've never been able to fly a plane before. Now, I don't know if Team Fusion can fix it, but that would be something, especially if we're trying to get the Agler Tag Day on Saturday to kick off well. Guess this guy needs a lot more runway to take off. Gotta wait till he turns, and then I'm gonna take command. I'm gonna set spacing first in line abreast. All right, he's turning. I'm going to drop my throttle and RPMs. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, I think I got it right. Okay, I'm gonna trim down just a little bit. I said I would do middle formation first. Okay, I'm headed south. I need to turn northwest. I'm gonna try to finish off Canterbury. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna get this on course mode. Okay, so I'm on course mode autopilot. I'm level. I gotta start to climb here. Now I set everybody to a middle formation. Pretty sure I've got my number 2 coming up. Like I said, we'll probably be able to run this with JU-88s because just they fly in formation better. Might be able to get 15 per group. But again, I need at least 5 to 6 bomber pilots. to actually meet up with me, talk to me on comms so that they understand how to do the takeoff. Once you do it a couple of times, it gets easier and easier on Warbirds of Prey. If you mess up on one base, go to another base and practice. You can also, like I said, create a full mission, put down an airfield, and do the practice online yourself. Looks good. Let me get on a climb here. There is an oil radiator. Where the hell is it? Is that it? No. Shit, I'm probably going to burn my engine. Yep, sounds like it. Yep, I just burned out my engine. I'm going to try and fly along here until I can find this oil radiator. I'm going to end up crashing. And try to get into my number 2. His oil radiator's closed too, but where the hell is it? I found it the last time. That's undercarriage. Throttle. I don't remember where it is. I'll have to do a walkthrough of the. Need a co-pilot. Nothing up there. Nothing back of this seat. This guy burned his engine out. Yeah, I don't know. I have to find out where it is. I remember I got it the first time, but I have no clue. I could have swore it was on the left side of the seat, but that's not it. It's a lever. Crap. If anybody wants to post on the video its location. All right. I'm just going to hit escape, end the stream because I got to get ready to get out of here.